So you want to learn Spanish? Here's the first step. Today we're going to learn the alphabet. Buenos días, colegas, compadres, parceros. Vamos a aprender español. I'm Chris, and this is Talk Spanish Talk. If you speak English, you already know the Spanish alphabet, except for one letter, ñ. And most of the sounds that occur in English also occur in Spanish. There's an important difference though. In English, spelling and pronunciation are not connected. Letter I, for instance, can be pronounced as I, as in like or fire, but also as E, as in hit or big. Spanish, on the other hand, is a phonetic language. That means that for the most part, each letter represents one sound. Letter E then is always pronounced as E, as in India or idea. There are exceptions to this. That is, there are more sounds in Spanish than letters in the alphabet, but we'll get to that. We're going to work with the Colombian pronunciation, that's where I'm from, but whatever variant of Spanish you end up learning, you'll be understood in any other Spanish-speaking country as much as someone from the US would be understood in the UK and the other way around. Here we go. I'm gonna give you the name of the letter, a word or two in Spanish, and also a couple of words in English with a corresponding sound to help you with the pronunciation. The first letter is A, as in avión or manzana. It sounds like the O in hot or the A in father. B, as in bota or bebé, sounds like B in English, as in bar or baby. C has two sounds, just as it does in English. In words like casa, when it comes before A, O, or U, it sounds like C in words like can or cool. But when it comes before E or E, as in ciudad, it sounds like C in cent or city. D, as in dedo, sounds like D in English, as in door, but also as the TH in then. E, as in elefante, sounds like the E in med or egg. F, as in foca, sounds like F in fast or full. G has two sounds. Before A, O, or U, in words like gato, it sounds like the G in goat or galaxy. But when it comes before E or E, like in gigante, it sounds like the H in help or history. H, as in hola or hilo, is silent in Spanish, except in words that come from other languages, as in Hawaii or hamster. E, as in Italia or linea, sounds like the double E in English, but it's a bit shorter, as in ni, or as the E in she. J, as in jirafa, sounds similar to H in English in words like home or hippo. K, as in kayak or karaoke, only occurs in words from other languages, and it sounds just like K in English. L, as in león, sounds similar to the L in lemon or color. M, as in moto, sounds just as it does in English, as in mom or amazing. N, again, sounds just as in English, like in nose or nail. Now, here comes the one letter you didn't know. Ñ, as in niña or cañón. This sound doesn't exist in English, but it's kind of like the NI in onion or the NY in canyon. O, as in ojo, sounds similar to the O in obey or open, but shorter. P, as in papá, sounds like P in English, as in pie or appear, but shorter. Q, as in queso or quince, works kind of like in English. It is always followed by U, but in Spanish that U is always silent. So it sounds like K as in kiss or keg. Ere is a tricky one. It has two sounds. In words like cámara, it sounds like the double T in otter or gutter. But it has another sound, one that doesn't exist in English, and it's the rolled R, as in rata. This sound occurs when the R is at the beginning or the end of a word. S, as in sal, sounds just like S in English, as in seat or lesson. T, as in té, sounds like tea in English, as in tea or time. U, as in uno, sounds like the double O in words like tool and room. V, also known as V in words like vaca, is similar to V in English, as in vote or video, but in Spanish there is no distinction between V and B. W, as in whiskey, only occurs in words that come from other languages, and it sounds just like in English, as in whiskey or wait. X, as in taxi, sounds like X in English, also like the K as in socks. Y sounds kind of like in English. In yoga, it sounds like the Y in jazz, but it sounds different when it comes at the end of a word, as in rugby. It sounds just like letter E in Spanish. And finally, Z, as in zanahoria or corazón, sounds just like S in English, as in sand or sane. That's it. Now that we know the alphabet, let's start practicing Spanish pronunciation with a tongue twister about a guy trying to sell coconuts to his friend even though he's not really interested. You can turn subtitles on if you need to. Also, if you want to record yourself saying the tongue twister, you can send it to the email you'll find down on the description box, and I'll include it in the next videos. It goes something like this. Compadre, cómprame un coco, compadre, no compro coco porque como poco coco como, poco coco compro. Let's try again, but slowly. Compadre, cómpreme un coco. Compadre, no compro coco porque como poco coco como, poco coco compro. Let's try it again, but a bit faster. Compadre, cómpreme un coco. Compadre, no compro coco porque como poco coco como, poco coco compro. Okay, one last time. Compadre, cómpreme un coco. Compadre, no compro coco porque como poco coco como, poco coco compro. That's all. We made it to the end of the lesson. Give us, you and me, a big thumbs up. Come back for new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and share with your friends. Nos vemos en el próximo video.